हेलो दोस्तों। स्वागत है आपका मेरे आज के यूट्यूब चैनल पे। सो टुडे आवर टॉपिक ऑफ डिस्कशन विल बी ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेशन. So we have discussed about platform independent by bifurcating the two word differently and understanding the each word meaning in a brief. So we are gonna understand the object word in brief and orientation word in a brief. So like we have discussed already in the previous classes, the Java is object orientation programming. It is one of the most another important feature another than platform independent. So let's start with orientation. And we have also discussed that what does the object orientation programming language contains of. It contains of classes and objects. Now understand the meaning of orientation. I have listed the three synonyms which can make you understand what does orientation mean. First one is point of view, and second one means perspective. They all are making understandable to is the upper word. The last one is the way of looking at something. Now let's go further. Orientation and perspective. Now we have understand the synonyms of orientation. These quite are easy words and sometimes that can be easily understandable by you. Now understand by the example. Like this is a glass which is half filled, or it can be see it is a half empty. Now understand there are different perspective of different people I have taken. First is who's a optimist, pessimist, drunkard, chemist, saint. Now understand what their will perspective of seeing this glass. Now the optimist will see that this glass is half filled. The pessimist, his point of view or perspective or the way of looking at glass will be as a negative sense. He will say it is a half empty. The drunkard, so you know what he will say. He will see as glass water is water. He will say where is the alcohol? And nothing mean to water. Chemists say no, it's not a half filled, half empty alcohol. It is a H2O. Sand. Sand said nothing is there. It is nothing. It's just a Maya. Now go further. As object orientation directly made to interact with real worlds. Now take an example of real world now. I will take an example, make a person say businessman, beggar, Java developer, politician, saint. For a businessman, everything is he sees every world as a business, means as opportunity to make money. Beggar, always see miseries everywhere, crying on their fate. So he see every real world as a misery. For politician, they make many promises before the election. After the election, they even don't see their locality where it is. So for them is make cheating the people, mean exploitation of people. For Sant, he said, nothing is permanent, everything is Maya. And for a Java developer, it is a collection of words. Now go further. Hope you are understanding the how orientation meaning is aligned with all the examples. So now let's discuss the five principles of object orientation. It is important, listen carefully. The first one, the world is a collection of objects. As we see the Java developer or the any another object orientation program developer see the world as a collection of objects. Second, every object is a useful object. No object is a useless object. Anything you see in the universe is a useful. Nothing is treated as useless in a principle object orientation. Third one, every object is in a constant interaction with other objects. No object is in an isolation. Means if you are learning, you are interacting with pen, copy, laptops, teacher interacting with boards, markers, also laptops. Everything is in constant interaction with other. Nothing is in a isolation. The first third examples are not such important. The fourth and fifth are important, so be carefully listen them. Every object belongs to a type. Means Understand the point. Every object belongs to a type. The type is technically called as a class. We have already discussed that the object orientation consists of classes and object. Now the object is belong to class. The class does not exist in reality. Only the objects exist in reality. This is the main point. Whenever we use object orientation, we make classes and object. In this, the class does not exist in reality. The only existence of is object. For fifth point is every object has a two parts, has part and does part. Now we will understand what does this two point really means. Now take an example of object in real life, like student. It what does means that it has two parts, has part and does part. The has part also called state and properties. Does part is also called as behavior and activity. Now list the has parts like student name, roll number, CGPA, backlogs. This is a has part which is containing having. Now the behavior activities does part. What can student can do? Study, sleep, eats, write, reads, play. These are the different does part can he do. Now the has part also called as in the objects of orientation fields and does part also called as methods. So this is example to illustrate the all we have learned in behavior slides before previous slides. Now hope you understand well. This is for today lecture. Thank you.